If you're looking for any value in the NFL this time of year, the playoffs, and how to bet it, you really got to look at last week's performance and week to week and see how teams performed against the spread, how they looked, public perception. I mean, you start off with the Niner game against Seattle. Seattle didn't cover last week, haven't covered the last couple weeks. The Niners have been covering at will. 10 points, a lot of points in that game. Seattle get the job done against the Niners. That's the value in that game if you're going to bet it. The Ravens didn't look good. Quarterback situation, public perception. Bengals have covered how many? Like 21 out of 25 or something like that. 22 out of 26. Doesn't matter. Ravens, the only value, the only play can be the Ravens at this point, getting it to 7. How about the Bucks? Bucks didn't cover last week against the Falcons, have looked horrible. They opened the line to short, under a field goal. Cowboys, with all the people who back the Cowboys and the public perception of the Cowboys, who put up 50 here, 50 there, and you're only getting 2.5 at home against the Bucks, who haven't covered hardly all this season. That's the only way you got to play it. The only way you can play it. The Bucks plus the 2.5. Other games like the Vikings, that's a tough one against the Giants. That came down to a field goal the last time they played, 27-24. That game's going to be right there. I don't see any value in that game. And then you have other games in the playoffs this week. The Jags did not look good at all. We're not even close to covering whatsoever last week. They play the Chargers, who the public loves to bet. They're the number one public betting team in the NFL, besides the Cowboys. Everyone loves to jump on the Chargers. They got the late cover if you took them late last week against the Broncos. They got a high-powered offense. They got Herbert. Everybody, the Jags at home, only getting a point. That looks way too short, especially the way they played last week. The only way you can go in that one is the Jags. You got to look. And the Bills. The Bills have been blowing out everybody. The Dolphins, the Tua, is going to play, not going to play. The only way you could go in that one is the Dolphins. They didn't look good last week. They barely got the cover. The Bills blew out the Patriots. This is the only way you got to look at the NFL. Where's the value? There it is. Seahawks, Ravens, Jags, Dolphins. That's it.